Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm glad you're here. My name is Crystal, and if you are seeking to grow in your faith and pursue the purpose God has for your life, you are in the right place. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, discouraged, or stuck, but believe God is calling you to something more, I hope you find encouragement here. Walking in your purpose takes growth and transformation, and that takes time. And it begins with self-awareness and the renewing of your mind and allowing God to shape your heart. It's my hope that together we'll take practical, faithful steps towards living with purpose, clarity, and confidence. I want to first begin by sharing a dream the Lord gave me not too long ago. And in this dream, it was nighttime, and I came across an extremely large mango tree in front of a small house right at the roadside. As I looked closer, I noticed that many of the mangoes were overly ripe. Some had already fallen to the ground. Some of the fruit on the tree and on the ground had already begun to rot. I felt so disappointed because all of this fruit was going to waste. I kept thinking if I had known this tree was here, I would never let all this harvest go to waste. Then I asked the Lord, what about everyone else? This tree is right here by the roadside, so surely other people could have harvested this fruit too, because I could see that way too many mangoes were going to waste. Then I looked to the left of the tree and I noticed a light shining on a small portion of the tree where a few green mangoes were still hanging. But I also saw a dark figure that looked like a person hiding behind the corner of the house near those green mangoes. Then I woke up. I understood a part of the message, but I didn't fully understand what the dream meant. So I asked the Lord for more understanding, and He revealed that the mangoes on the tree represented the gifts, talents, and abilities He has placed inside His people. But so many of those gifts are going to waste because they're not being developed, used, or released at the right time. The ripe and fallen mangoes represented talents, opportunities, and potential that had been there but were neglected or delayed for too long. The green mangoes are a sign that there is still time for God given gifts and callings to be developed and brought forth in the right season. Yet the enemy continues to work to keep people distracted, discouraged, and consumed by their struggles. As I continued praying, I asked the Lord to elaborate on why so many people aren't walking in the gifts and talents He has given to them. And He revealed that so many people are fighting serious, ongoing internal battles caused by so many things. Many are carrying past and present struggles that have shaped how they see themselves and their capabilities. They struggle with low self-worth. They have a fear of failure. They have a fear of making mistakes. Some wrestle with their identity and struggle to understand their purpose. And some feel lost and uncertain about which direction to go in. Some are dealing with depression, burnout, and grief, and some don't know how to heal from emotional wounds from the past and present trauma. And then there are people like me. People that has stayed stagnant, sometimes asking God so many questions about certain things before moving forward, and then going through cycles of disobedience and sin that has its consequences. So overall, there are so many that genuinely want to pursue what God has called them to do, but they often find themselves overwhelmed, unable to focus, struggling to remain organized, unmotivated, and therefore unable to move forward consistently because all of this emotional baggage or mental chaos creates hesitation, causing them to remain stagnant and unable to fully step into their purpose or experience a true sense of fulfillment. Because these internal struggles often lead to repetitive cycles of procrastination, unfinished projects, missed opportunities, and ongoing frustration, which is why I've created this channel as a place for encouragement and faith based support for believers who are navigating mental and emotional challenges that hinder them from stepping forward in the purpose God has for their life. You are welcome to subscribe to this channel and share and like this video if you are interested in this content. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What gift, talent, or callings do you feel God is inviting you to pursue in this season? And what do you feel is holding you back? Thank you so much for watching. I pray this message encourages you and reminds you that it's not too late to walk inside your purpose. I pray that the Lord gives each and every one of us the courage and strength to do what we are called to do in the right season. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.